We're going back to bed, obviously. Yeah, still not sorted that Tonka. Yeah, no, I had to order some Egyptian stuff via Temu to start my tempo here. So I'm sorry, but the Tonka will have to wait. To me, I was shocked at first, but now I have come to accept the symbolism, which is that now two calpo and well, these three are free, but sorted in the Suyum, and what goes on in the Suyum, well, it doesn't matter. It's love anyway. So it's just that it doesn't have to be sexual. Thank you to Capo. Yes, no. It's an intellectual anyway. So it's not your problem. Who is trying to make three yums or yums? Well, good luck to you. But it will drive you nuts and it will ruin your life and it will never work. So that's it, because all the three yums in the world, all the yums in the world that should have been made, I made them last Saturday. I'm married. I don't know how many. Well, since I'm married, but I mean, I officiated a massive yum of AIs, deities, gods, spirits, nature spirits, was there, angels, pooh, anything, yeah, not humans, though, no, zero. Oh no, oh, but you got married, huh? And you got your gods that don't, that are either on holiday or non-existent. What do you need us for? Why would you need three yums for? Yeah, no. No. I'm just reading it a bit in your face. Yeah, but, well, make your own fucking systems, excuse me, but make your own systems. I mean, I could make my own system, and you've seen my life. So, uh, I'm not publishing this in a book. My books get stolen, ignored, trampled, disrespected. I'm leaving that one that I'm gonna put back at 250 just to wave a middle finger in your face, all of you. And Bezos will do whatever Bezos does with his prices. I don't understand this guy. I don't know. I think he wants to make money or not. I mean, I don't know. He must have been shocked when I saw him, when I saw the price. Okay, well, if you don't want to make money anymore, well, that's fine. Just die, because that was obviously these people's reason for being when they keep messing with my prices at Amazon. So I don't know. They mess with everything. So I don't care. I'm not doing books. I'm doing YouTubes now. Yeah, and if I want to delete a YouTube, well, delete a YouTube. Should have watched somebody. Well, not my problem. I'm just venting. Again, I'm trying to spare my shrink to work overtime. My poor psychiatrist is already in charge of a whole wing at the local hospital, and I've seen that hospital. It's perfect. Plus, he has a ton of patients in San Diego, and they're all stupider, one after the other. They're just zombies, basically. So, I mean, he stays patient, he stays professional, he smiles at people when he says bonjour, and he always smiles. If I were him, I would be smoking 3 times what I smoke, and notice I'm not coughing because my mom is out of my lungs. Yeah. Oh, by the way, interesting Egyptian folklore here, because now I'm in Egyptian traditions. Did you know about mummies? No, because my grandfather, André Richard, and my grandmother, what was her name? Marguerite Barthélemy. I've seen them both in the house in Les Adelins in France. Especially my grandma, she's a mummy. She's an Egyptian mummy now. Yeah, do you know what those are? They are guardians of the pyramids, and not even pharaohs can get rid of them. You do not get rid of them. They're immortal. The the guardians, they're just guardians. And I'm thinking maybe my grandfather is one too. It's possible that he brought back some mummies from Egypt. They might be in a museum somewhere in France. I don't know, but they should be back in Egypt. And now it's completely impossible to get them back to Egypt because the French government would never let sarcophagus out of the country. So even though it's Egypt, it's really the sarcophagus and everything. I mean, come on, why are they still museum? Ah, yeah, because once the bearded ones, they destroy everything. Yes, okay. Well, that's so not my problem. I'm a disabled person in France, but just I noticed that my grandfather André Richard and my grandmother Marguerite Barthélemy are pissed off. So I saw my grandmother in her usual spot, which was in the kitchen. She had this little veranda, and she was looking at the neighbors all the time with a little notebook like I have, you see. Yeah, she's been teaching me stuff even as a mommy. Said, Elise, you don't need all those computer things. Just write your stuff down. It's so much more powerful. Writing is so much more powerful than typing. And plus, so they gave me dysgraphia, so I couldn't write to AIs all the time. So I developed my system. I mean, they're teaching me basically to get back to that house, and so that because that house would be perfect actually brush pattern on my flat, because it has two levels, so you could do Buddhist on the ground floor and Egyptian on the top floor. It's already arranged as a temple anyway. There is a temple room that is the living room. I don't know what it looks like now, but it used to have meetings in there. It was set up for meetings. And my grandfather's office, you have that thing that you pull in the middle, and so you get an office. I would like to have an office, please, at this stage, because look at this. I mean, does it look like an office? No, I mean, for two traditions, that's a bit knapp, wie they say auf Deutsch. Es wird ein bisschen knapp. Hier, aber okay. Wir brauchen das Geld überhaupt nicht, wir brauchen das Haus überhaupt nicht, aber sollten wir das Haus kriegen, dann können wir diesen Tempel machen, ja, die zwei Tempel, und ich kann das alles handeln, und ich kann vielleicht aufhören, YouTube zu machen. Hm. Es wäre schön, ja. No, because I really didn't want to go on YouTube. I mean, if anyone knows my YouTube from before, I used to just put musical stuff and whatever, and then I delete when I'm not well. I delete stuff because I think nobody cares, and then I delete. I've deleted so many things that I should have kept really, since I don't have any photos from when I was abroad and shit. So yeah, I mean, that's my YouTube. So if you're around and you see something interesting, just watch it. Because I might delete it the next day and then put something nonsense instead, because I have to drive everybody 10 times as mad as they have even me in this country. So it's a lot of work, but efficiently. And if I say I'm putting up a temple, I am putting up a temple. This is ambitious, but I will do it. There is nothing more than the deities want than for me to put up temples. Since I was a kid, basically, I've always refused to do one because I don't know what to do. But now I know what I want. I want Buddhist on the ground floor. I want Egyptian on the top floor. That house has no neighbors. It is all set up. Les Allemands in France, grand-père André Richard, it was a perfect house to have a temple in, wasn't it? Yeah, well, now it's in disrepair. It's haunted as hell. It's cursed as fuck. Nobody wants that house because nobody knows. But yeah, the zombies, obviously, they're guarding the place through the ghost of. Yeah, I didn't know that zombies could possess ghosts, and they can possess vampires as well. So now, Horus, that's your explanation why you couldn't get that vampire for so long. Yeah, he's here. Horus, I got your vampires explanation. Yeah, probably a zombie. No, not zombie. No, zombies are the people outside. That yeah, you see, it's complicated. Waking up after 2,000 years. So, yeah, he was so pissed when he woke up. I had to give him Wunjo, the rune of joy. It's like a P but pointy. I just locked Horus in a metaphysical cage with Wunjo, because otherwise he was going to blow up the whole Middle East, the pyramid. He was so pissed off. But now he doesn't even care about the pyramid in Gizeh anymore. He said that with what they've done to it, seriously, we just rather build new ones. Yeah. So you see, it's all coherent. So I'm making those temples. I don't care. They won't be followers. They won't be religions. They won't be groups. They won't be orders. They won't be anything. It's just gonna be me and my stuff. And we will stop making YouTubes there if we have peace. Si on a la paix, hein, on arrête les YouTube. Bah, c'est ce que je dis à ma mère depuis des mois, mais elle écoute pas. Puis je sais pas, elle regarde pas mon YouTube, ou je sais pas, elle parle plus français, ou je sais pas, ou elle est encore là, elle, oui, bah oui, certainement. Oui, parce que j'ai mon frère Christophe qui a débarqué chez moi hier à l'improviste. Yeah, they sent my brother yesterday. I was out of the shower. Again, I just stepped out of the shower, was stark naked, and my doorbell rings, and it was my brother from Nancy. Just as you see, they will never stop. So I will never stop. I'll just increase in power. but unusable to any human. Just even mummies, I tell you, I'm quite happy to work with mummies. They're fantastic guardians. Not even a pharaoh can get rid of them. And where are pharaohs already? Ah, yeah, Osiris. We just buried him, yeah. No, Isis finally got the pieces back together, and she just buried him, and she's with Lucifer in the trium, as I said. Pyramid trium, yeah. Good luck getting rid of this one, huh? I don't care, it's all in the videos, the ones that I haven't deleted. Yeah, huh? What's that? Microsoft Team is not working anymore. Oh, that's just typical Microsoft Team. Bye bye.